This is the craziest Caterpillar build you'll see all year. We're talking about a 1010 motorhome that looks like it rolled out of a mining site. But on the inside, it's a luxury apartment built for people who don't trust roads. This isn't an RV. This is a rolling fortress with enough power to drag your entire life across a mountain like it's nothing. If you clicked expecting something insane, good. Because this thing is exactly that. Let's get into it. This is the 2026 Caterpillar 1010 motorhome, the Apex Expedition build, and the reason it's so wild is simple. It's not pretending to be a camper. It's built like heavy equipment first, and then they put a 5-star living space on top of it. Start with the exterior, because you can't understand this machine until you see how big and how serious it looks. 5 massive wheels on each side. That's not for looks. That's traction, weight distribution, and stability. Like it's ready to climb over anything in front of it. And those tires, they're not off-road inspired. They're really aggressive all-terrain tires with deep tread blocks designed to grab mud, sand, snow, and rock. The sidewalls look thick enough to survive sharp terrain, and the stance alone tells you this is not built for parking lots. It's built for places where normal RVs don't even try. Up front, you've got that unmistakable Caterpillar presence. A heavy-duty grille, armored bumper, and real recovery hardware. This isn't cosmetic. You've got reinforced tow points, big recovery hooks, and a winch setup meant for serious situations. The kind of winch you don't buy unless you actually plan on getting stuck somewhere dangerous. And the lighting is just ridiculous. Roof light bars, bumper-mounted spotlights, side floods, the full-turn night into daylight package. Because when you're deep off-grid, lighting isn't a style choice. It's safety. It's control. Roof rack capability for extra gear. And purposeful, like it was designed to handle abuse without shaking itself apart. Because the interior doesn't feel like a rough survival truck. It feels like a premium living space that just happens to be sitting on a monster drivetrain. The moment you walk in, you're hit with space. Not RV space. Real, usable space. You've got a full lounge area with premium seating. The kind of setup where you can actually relax after a long day in the wild. Large windows bring in natural light and make the cabin feel open instead of claustrophobic. And the lighting inside is warm and modern, not harsh. Ambient LEDs that make it feel like a high-end apartment at night. And yes, this is where the luxury starts getting disrespectful. The kitchen is fully built for real travel. Not a tiny counter with a weak sink. We're talking full countertop space, proper storage, real cooking capability, and enough room to actually prepare meals on long trips. Fridge space for real supplies. Cabinets that don't feel flimsy. Everything is designed for living, not just camping then. You've got the bathroom, and this matters, because most extreme rigs cheap out here. This one doesn't. A full bathroom setup with a proper shower area so you can stay clean even when you're hundreds of miles from civilization. Not a wet closet, a real enclosed shower. Space? And the bedroom? That's the part that seals it. A dedicated sleeping area with a real bed and real privacy. Not a fold-out situation. Not a convert-the-table trick. A proper bedroom space. Designed to make this thing feel like a home, not a temporary box. This is why people love these builds. It's the contrast. Outside, industrial beast. Inside, luxury living. Now let's move to the driver's seat, because this is where you command the fortress. The cockpit feels like a serious command center. High visibility, big windshield, strong sight. Lines. The steering wheel is heavy-duty, premium, and branded. The dashboard is packed with information, because when you're moving something this big off-road, you don't want guesswork. You get a full digital instrument cluster, showing speed, system status, and all the important vehicle data. And right beside it, you've got a central touchscreen for navigation, cameras, and control systems. Multiple camera angles help you place this machine in tight terrain, back it up safely, and avoid obstacles that would destroy a normal RV. And then the controls. This isn't a car console. This is built for capability, drive mode controls, off-road settings, locking systems, terrain management. The kind of buttons you only see on vehicles that are actually meant to leave the pavement behind. Now we hit the part everyone waits for. Power, because a 1010 motorhome is pointless if it can't move like a beast. And this one can. Under the hood, this build is all about torque and authority. A heavy-duty diesel platform, designed to pull, climb, and keep moving when the environment is fighting back. When people say 1,000 horsepower on builds like this, it's not about racing. It's about dominance. It's about having so much power available that steep grades, deep sand, and muddy trails don't slow you down. And the 1010 Drivetrain is the cheat code. More wheels means more traction, more contact, more stability. It spreads the weight, reduces sink, and keeps you moving where heavy vehicles normally bog down. Deep sand dunes, snow-covered passes, rocky trails, forest mud. This thing is built for all of it. The suspension is designed to handle punishment, but still keep the cabin livable. So even when the terrain is rough, the experience inside stays controlled. That's the whole point of an expedition rig like this. Go anywhere, but live comfortably when you get there. So who is this built for? This is for the people who want the wild, but refuse to suffer for it. It's for explorers who want to go deep off-grid without giving up comfort. For families who want epic road trips with real space. For hunters, photographers, and overlanders who want a base camp that can actually reach the places others can't. Imagine taking this through the deserts of Arizona, across snow routes in Colorado, into the forests of the Pacific Northwest, or pushing into remote Alaska terrain. Most RVs make you choose between capability and comfort. This one gives you both. It's a rolling fortress, a luxury apartment, and a heavy equipment drivetrain in one package. And that's why builds like this go viral. Because they don't feel real. Now I want to know something. If you had this 1010 Caterpillar motorhome, where would you take it first? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want more insane machines like this, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.